What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another edition of the BTS Show. I'm your host, Mr. Greg. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys being here. Do me a favor. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on all social. Links are located in the description. Cash App, $, the BTS Show. Participate, waive all the rights to privacy. And once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we can do another Cash App giveaway. We in our second installment of Talking Point Debunked. Want to say shout out to Venus, voice of Venus. Wasn't able to, well, I thought I would put her information in. I guess I'll do that after the stream. But hold on, let me make sure my mic is good. Because as we all know, StreamYard has been tripping. Okay, we're good. All right, perfect. We're still here. Now, in today's installment of Talking Point Debunked, on Venus, one of Venus's stream is no longer available. There was a talk. Salute to Lil King, Little Red Pill. He sparked a conversation that embarked me on this stream to talk about when it comes to submission. Now, if I recall correctly, one of his things about submission is that, and he's more than welcome to come up here correctly. So let me paraphrase. Let me put this as a ledger. I'm trying to see if I remember everything he said about submission. But he used some examples that, we'll just say he used some examples. Excuse me. He used some examples that didn't quite connect. It happens. So let me help you guys out. When a lot of men said all women need to submit to men. All women, women should submit to a man. Hmm. I hear that a lot. It's in the woman's nature to submit to a man. Every time I hear that, this runs through my head.
You are stupid. You are stupid. And don't forget, you are stupid.
Fellas, not submission. So, already, ladies and gentlemen, that talking point has been debunked. All women are not going and should submit to every single man. You heard it here first. All women should not submit to every man. Or did I say every male species? Let me put that out there. Damn near 7 minutes in, we debunked that talk point. So I will say this. Now, are all women supposed to be feminine by nature? Yes. That is something that should be a non-negotiable. Now, if you get a man that said they don't want a feminine woman because they are feminine themselves and they need a masculine woman to outbalance their feminine. You heard it here first. Take that with you in stride. Now, let's continue. When it comes to women submitting. Now, first, before I get to that part, I was really going to get to a woman had to know how to submit. That is something that has to be taught at home. Mama got that. Granny got that. All the ladies in the family got that. Last but definitely not least, the father got that. The OG got that. Because they are going, while the ladies teach them, the men are going to be there to test them. How does submission look like? From a child, from a teenager to a young adult. Because these stages will prepare them and get them marriage ready. It starts in the household. What does submission look like? You submit to the authority figure. You submit to the authority of the household. The household dictates growing up in the house. The household dictates who you submit to. Obviously, you submit to the father. Obviously, you adhere to what the mother say. And you got big brothers, little brothers. Well, listen, you got big brothers, obviously. Little brothers, um, I wouldn't submit to no. I don't know about submitting to no little brothers in that case. Some may do it as far as good practice or whatever the case may be, but a little brother disrespect the older sibling just because he think he can. Pop's going to be there to chin check him right back into his place. So trust me, that should not last too long. Should not become a habit. But I digress. Submission is taught at home. The family got that. And the job is now put gender roles to the side. Although that is prevalent and that's important. Double check my audio. Good, because I don't want to record this. Putting that to the side, they will teach them who to submit to. because that goes to why we debunked the talk point less than 7 minutes into this stream. The father will dictate to the daughter who she needs to submit to. See, y'all ain't ready for that one, was y'all? Because you can talk about every woman submitting, but who should they submit to? Now, they submit to the woman will submit to a man that has also submitted himself. Oh shit. Oh shit. Was y'all ready for that? Want me to say it again? Ladies, submit to a man who has already submitted himself to a higher power. Chop this up, put it in rotation, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, don't you submit to nobody that ain't got no plan, ain't got no vision, don't know where he's going, and don't know that there's something better than him that he's striving for. It could be religion. It could be those who claim to be spiritual but not religion. And we're gonna that's a talking point in and of itself. We're gonna debunk those who want to be religious versus spiritual. Oh, we're gonna talk about that one. Y'all not ready for that one. Oh, I promise you're not ready. I got excited right there. Let me calm down because we'll talk about that in the weeks to come. But let me stay focused. Submit to men who has submitted himself to a higher power. It can be religious, it can be spiritual. Or you may have a man who is neither one. Okay, let's work with that. All right, homeboy. What's your goals? What's your vision? You know what? Let's start slow. Let's start slow. I want to be nice to the man. Where you going to be at 1 year from now? You know why I asked where you're going to be at for 1 year now? Because I need to know at least where the hell you're going. What's your short-term goals? What's your long-term goals? Your long-term goals are your 5 year plans, your 10 year plans. As a matter of fact, what the hell have you been doing before you met this girl? Let me see that resume. Let me see not only your business resume, let me see your life decisions resume. Let me see what decisions you made as a man. What did you do in this scenario that you find yourself in? How did you get in that scenario? But more importantly, how did you get out? See, those are the men that deserve submission from women. And women will submit to those men all day, every day, twice on Sunday. See, some of y'all wasn't expecting this. Y'all got you got some men come out here and say, I'm a man, I deserve submission. What the fuck do you got to submit to? What is she submitting to? What about you that says you are worthy to get her submission? What have you provided? Oh, this is going to hurt. Salute to Anger Man. My brother, what have you brought to the table that earns her submission along with femininity, along with her cooperation, all that good shit that we talk about? Some of the men in these spaces don't deserve a goddamn thing. They don't deserve your time. They don't deserve the patience that you're giving them. They don't deserve the smile that they ask for. Yes, I said it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, make sure your family gets you ready for submission before you get into the real world, before you get into the courtship phase. You know why? Because your father's going to tell you who you need to submit to. So, fellas, if a woman has not submitted to you, you didn't prove nothing to her that says she has to submit to you. What do you have to offer? I'm going to sound like a broken record for most of this stream because I really needed to sink into your head that some of you, not most, not all, some of you men are not worth it. So why are you going around telling all these women to submit to you? Oh, here's the crazy thing. You want them to go based off of your words and your words alone. Yes, as men, they're saying all we got is our words and our balls. That's true. That's very much true. But at the same time, every man, their words don't mean shit. And they don't have the balls to go out there and take the risk that they need to take to get the results that they're looking for. But you have the temerity, the unmitigated gall to come on this Wi-Fi, internet free shit and tell a woman who is not in your same city, same state, depending on the people we talk to, not even in the same goddamn country, and you tell them they need to submit you. How? Why? So fellas, stop it. To whom this applies to, knock it off. You're making me look bad. I'm trying to bring this community together. I'm trying to push this forward. You fucking it up. You're making my job hard. I'm gonna start sending y'all niggas invoices. It's a damn shame. It's a goddamn shame. So, ladies, in closing, there's just a short stream. Want to tell you now, don't you submit to nobody that hasn't submitted himself to a higher power. Not one. Ask them what they believe in. And then, oh yeah, oh, real quick, when it comes to religious, spiritual beliefs, also make sure the person, you guys, spirit and religious beliefs lined up together. Because when people bring about talk about unequal yoke, yo, that's another talking point we're going to debunk later. That's another talking point we're going to debunk later. Almost end of the stream right there. Goddamn. What was I saying? Oh yeah, unequally yoked. Some people manipulate that verse to use it as a narrative to say that black people cannot date, marry, procreate outside of the race, outside of the ethnicity. That's not what the verse say, you goofy ass niggas. If you are a Christian, be with the Christian. If you're a Catholic, be with the Catholic. If you're a Muslim, be with a Muslim. If you're an atheist, be with the atheist, so on and so forth. That's what it means. Because although some people like to say all the religions are pretty much the same, they're not. They are 100% not. Different beliefs will cause a compromise. So that's what that Bible verse means. We'll debunk that later on down the road. So ladies, make sure you know how to submit to a man first. That is the job of your father and your mother. Your mother and the ladies in your family is going to teach you what submission looks like. Your father is going to test you on how submission looks like, and he's going to tell you who you should submit to. That's where your father comes in. That's where your grandfathers come in. That's when the male OGs, the elders in your families come in, because they don't want you messing up their last name, their blood. Let me not say bloodline. They don't want you messing up their last name. You can't just submit to the first person that you see outside of the house. Hell, you can't submit to the first person you see when you open up your phone and go on YouTube, go on Clubhouse. You submitted to him for what? I can see that he ain't shit. What you submit to him for? What did he prove to you that deserves submission? Don't, ladies, only submit yourself to a man who has submitted himself to a higher power. It could be religion, it could be spirit, it could be whatever goal he has in mind. If he said, I don't believe in that, I believe in making money, and here's my place to get that money. If you're with it, submit to it. That's a form of submission. He has submitted himself to a higher power. So you go ahead and do that thing right there. Now to the fellas, to the men, you already know what time it is. I ain't gotta tell you nothing because you already know. But to some of these male species on this app and elsewhere, if you don't have a 5 year plan, if you don't have a 10 year plan, if you don't have a resume, stop telling these women to submit to you because you're not worth submitting. There's other eligible bachelors who they can submit to. It's not you. All women do not have to submit to all men because all men don't have all men. Oh, let me rephrase that. All men don't have a vision. All men don't have a thing that they submit themselves to. Some people say men are not supposed to submit. Bullshit. Bullshit. Every time I hear that goofy ass line on this app, this is it. This comes to my mind every damn time.
Excuse my language. The fuck are you talking about? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear none of that stupid shit. Matter of fact, this also comes to my head.
You are stupid. You are stupid. And don't forget, you are stupid.
Every woman should not, every man has to submit to something. Every man. I submit to something as well. I'm a firm believer of God the Father, the Son, and the Son. I got my tongue twisted. Sorry. I'm a firm believer of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's who I submit to. I'm a Christian. That's who I submit to. I have actually ideas I want to do, like a project that I'm working on for a release in November. And where's March? I need to call my lawyers tomorrow so we can get started on that. Well, I'm not gonna reveal that right now. But yeah, even I submit to. Let's just Christopher J. That AI that you see right there, yeah, he submits as well. And I had submit, and I always had a goal, always had a plan for the past 10 years now. Otherwise, my wife would not be able to submit to me. And because of her submission, her goals, her stuff, everything about her has elevated because of it. It starts with me and it ends with me, ladies and gentlemen. And it's when it comes to the brothers on this app, it starts with you and it ends with you. What do you have to offer to these women that you're asking them to submit? Go back in the drawing board. Go look at go get a fucking vision board like I did. Write your goals on there and go over it over and over and over again. So that way, when you do decide to come on this app and open your mouth, I can at least say, you know what? He got his shit together. He's earned that. He deserves to say what he says. And with you having all of that, there should be no woman. You should have all the options in the world for a woman to submit to you. The, excuse me. The problem is the ones that are on here yelling submission has nothing to offer. Not a motherfucking thing to offer. You're fucking it up for everybody. Like I said, I'm already in the winner circle, but I would like to. I should come down to these places. I should no, fuck it, let's go there. I come off my throne, leave my kingdom outside of the walls of the winner circle, so I can tell everybody, hey, I see what you guys are doing. I think you guys could do something a lot better and get better results. Here it is. And if that don't work, which it should anyways, but if that doesn't work, here's some other options. I'm a man of solutions and options. And if I don't got the answer, somebody else got it. Let's go find it. So what do you guys really want out of this? Are you here looking for submission? Are you here looking for dominance over women? Because you play your card right, you can dominate over a woman. Because you only got to get this right one time. I'm not talking to the poly lifestyle people. So the question is, what you want to do? What you really looking for? What you really here looking for? Stop wasting our time. And stop wasting these women time. They got things to do. Matter of fact, you're probably blocking their blessing. Get the fuck out the way. So they can find a man that they can really submit to with a smile on their face, peace in their heart, love on their mind. Let's go ahead and get out of here, people. So as of now, when it comes to the submission talking point, yes, that has been debunked, and I gave you guys the solution. Don't y'all go out there fucking it up anymore, or else I'm coming for your asses. I mean that shit. Let's get out of here. On your way out, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on all social medias. Links are located in the description. Cash App $, the BTSI show. Participant waive all rights and privacy. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, one lucky person will get $100 during the Cash App giveaway. And actually, I might give out multiple $100 Cash App giveaways once we reach 1,000 subscribers. I don't know. I'm just been in that mood. We'll see. We will see. But thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, and one more thing. Let me go ahead and post this. I need you guys to really come back tomorrow morning. Man, although I'm getting on your asses, don't worry. I'm not above being held accountable. I have a confession to make tomorrow morning. I need you guys to be here, to be there, be shocked, laugh at me, tell me that I'm crazy, call me all of it, and give me some suggestions after the fact. Now, keep in mind the shows are going to be definitely no more than 30 minutes, so please get there early. We're gonna go live 8:30 Central Standard Time in the morning, so please get there and hold me accountable. I came to a realization. I found something out, and I need to own up to it. I ain't too proud to say that I make mistakes, and I'm not too old to learn something new. But we'll talk about it tomorrow morning. We'll talk about that in the morning. Other than people, my name is Christopher J. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out.